Hey there everyone, welcome to an episode of Skis Productions. So currently it's a little bit chilly, windy out here. It's fall in the United States. You can tell it's fall by the beautiful scenery in the background. You got the changing colors of the trees. The fields have been freshly harvested. These used to be cornfields, now they have grass planted. So it's definitely fall. Now one thing I start seeing online this time of year from other cyclists is, what can I do to be more comfortable this winter? And my number one recommendation almost every single time is go buy yourself a Velomobile. And they're like, but the price. Well, there's not many other reasons why not to buy a Velomobile. And honestly, when you look at the price of Velomobiles versus a high-end road bike, carbon fiber road bike, you're going to be paying maybe a couple grand more for a fully fared bike. The only difference is you can't use this in a UCI sanctioned race. That's basically it. Now, obviously, you're not going to be running a UCI sanctioned race in the wintertime. But what this does is allows you to train all winter long outside instead of being stuck inside on a trainer. Because I tried that route, and being on a trainer just made me hate it. I absolutely hated being on a trainer inside. There's no airflow, it gets too hot, you get a puddle of sweat on the floor, you have to clean up afterwards. I just didn't like it. When you ride a Velomobile, this keeps all that stuff off of you. It keeps the wind off you, keeps the rain, sleet, snow, the hail. This is carbon fiber. Nothing from the elements coming through that shell to get to you. You also have a motorcycle visor, which is shatter resistant. You also have vents to let the moisture out from your breath. On top of that, it blocks the cold air from hitting your face and creating windburn on your face. It also has an anti-fog insert. And what an anti-fog insert does is it makes this area in front of your eyes clear. And basically creates an air gap between your eyes and the outside of the visor. And that air gap is like an insulator that prevents it from fogging up and getting frozen. And you can still get frozen if you don't have all the air blocked off, but that only happens in 20 degrees Fahrenheit and below. I can tell you from personal experience, when it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit and below, you're not going to be outside on a regular bicycle anyway, and all I do to wipe that frost off is I get like a microfiber towel and I just wipe my visor off from the inside and I just continue riding. Or I'll just try to block off the bottom of the air dam so air can't blow on it, because basically the way the hood is designed on this Velomobile is to let air under the visor to help clear the visor. Velomobiles are a lot more noticeable than an upright bike. So not only is a Velomobile more noticeable than an upright bike during dark times, which you have a lot of dark areas during the winter time because you get less daylight hours during the winter time, and the Velomobile is a lot more noticeable than an upright bike. You also have mirrors that allow you to see behind you, so you don't have to sit there and try to look over your shoulder with all your layers on and your buff and everything on. It's just so much more pleasant to ride a Velomobile. And if you've ever been running or riding in cold weather, you got that taste of blood in your mouth. That taste of blood in your mouth is caused by basically blood in your lungs from the dry, cold air, or just from the cold air irritating them. And when you're inside the Velomobile, you're trapping the warm, humid air from your body inside there, and it basically makes it so you don't get that taste of blood in your mouth anymore, and makes it a lot more comfortable to ride, so you're not going to be sitting there hacking up a lung after you're done riding in most situations. So that's why I always recommend a Velomobile to anybody that wants to advise what to wear, what to ride during the wintertime. Get a Velomobile. Thanks for watching.